Welcome to the third blog for Bankrat. With me today is Dan. Like I said, I was going to introduce you to guys that I'd met on the bank, and I actually met Dan here at Creedy. He'll give you a bit of a lowdown on the place soon.
Yeah, as Quinn said, we're fishing Creedy Lakes in Devon, just outside Crediton. It's a small four acre country farm pond originally, I presume, and massive stock of fish between 5 and 30 pound. Massive runs water. Downside is you can only fish till 11 at night, so you've got to be off pretty early. But if you're in need of breaking a blank, this is the place for you.
Or pushed for time like we are today, obviously. I guess if there's guys out there looking to get a good chance of beating a decent PB, depending if you're banking around the high doubles, this is certainly the place to go. Dan did a session here, beginning of the week, was it?
Yeah, Sunday.
Beginning of the week, and some of those fish are, well, they're available, and we'll show you them now. That was a pretty good run. I think all in, what was it you ended up?
7 fish, biggest 23.
Yeah, 7 fish to 23, not bad, and he didn't even stick around for the whole day, so it's pretty good. What's popular here? Probably the same bait that's popular everywhere else, but definitely worth a mention is that you're not allowed any of the artificials, so none of your fake corns. And I think there's no seeds either, is there?
No seed, no particles. Only a small amount of sweet corn per person, but maggot works well here. Cell boilies work well here. It's always worth topping your boilies off with a high-vis pop-up here, because they seem to really home in on the lighter baits and the brightly coloured baits.
I think a top tip definitely worth bearing in mind if you do think of coming down here, particularly on a Thursday or Friday, would have to be your arrival time. The gates officially open at 5 o'clock?
I believe so, yeah.
5 o'clock. But this place is pretty popular with the local anglers, so if you're going to come down, you can either pay £2 to sleep in the car park, or there's a little bivvied area if you're traveling from a bit further and you want to spend a whole weekend down here. You can just pitch your bivvy there. Yeah, your rods and everything have to be packed up, but at least then you're first in the morning. Otherwise, if you're just planning to drive down and jump in, I reckon you need to start queuing from about 4 o'clock. That's what you did, wasn't it, Dan?
Yep, had to be here by 4, and there was already 5 people in front of me. So I thought I was keen, but they clearly tested my mettle. Right, big thing about Bankrat is it's about banter. Now, Quinn has told me numerous times there is a fish on this rod. That is the wind affecting me with a little branch just down in front of me. Proof in the pudding is in the eating. Let's pick up the rod and see who's right.
I know there's a fish on there. Can you feel him pulling?
No fish on this rod. Branch just down in front of me.
You've just shook it off, man. No? Okay. Does that mean I have to bait up your rig again for you, Dan?
I believe you owe me a PVA bag.
Said you got a monster on.
Definite tench. It's a green and red-eyed monster.
What's the size, Chris?
Yeah, come on. Never mind my alarms. Let's get this fish in the net. You madman. Yeah, but I don't think they've got any volume because I've never heard them scream.
Look.
With your match background, you just can't resist this photo opportunity, right, Dan?
Exactly. You can't beat the tench. Saves a blank.
Another one.
Yeah. Another tench.
He likes the tench. What? If you catch a tench?
Yeah. They're at carp can smell it on your rig.
And so they won't. So you change it.
Up, yeah, because the
Let's see if
slime
that
gets
works.
into the braid.
Okay.
The carp can smell your tench.
Yeah. What's more concerning though is one tench on the bank, 2 rods out the water. Ah, cluster.
That comes back to the penis stuff.
Hey Dan.
That's tenched right up in the colours. I think so.
Nah, that's it. It's a good one. Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
It's a good way to get introduced actually.
What, with the carp?
Yeah, well I've been I'll get the net. Oh shit, sorry bud.
Try to try. Don't mind so much now. Who's good? It's running well. It's fighting well. It's obviously a fit fish.
Chunky.
There are torpedoes
and
in
you've
here.
gotta love that sound.
Yes. Those reels sound a bit cheap though.
Let's not go down that road.
Sorry to all the Shimano supporters.
Yeah, what did you say about Shimano?
Hey, I've got Shimano as well, man. You can't-
What did you say?
I said that sounds a bit cheap when the drags run in. Oh yeah.
Good fish down, isn't it?
It feels nice. It does. It's fighting well. It may be like a young buck.
Get on, you chunk.
Just when the wind's starting to calm down as well, eh?
Yeah, they'll start going mad now.
Well, it disproves the rule that the fish will not take a rig that's been picked up by a tench.
Because you've
This
changed
is
over,
the
didn't you?
tench rod. Still the same rig, still the same hook link, and now the carp's on it.
Oh, so it's the same rig you had your tench on?
Yep.
Beaut.